Ron before because you were in Rush previously. What's his method? What's your method with him?
I mean, what I love about Ron is he just creates such a great environment to take risks and try new things and push yourself out of your comfort zone. And I think that was something I hadn't felt before. And you know, it's the same on this. And with this from everybody, I think felt appreciated. Everyone felt like they could advance something in some way or try something new. And you know, it makes all of us, from the catering, camera guys, cast, crew, so on, want to go that extra mile for him. And you know, because you feel 100% appreciated.
In what moment did you really push yourself beyond what you thought you could endure?
I mean, the whole thing, I think, was one of the most grueling physical.
I can tell a day that you push yourself.
Which was that?
There was a day we're out in La Gomera. We've all lost like 25, 30 pounds. And it actually didn't make it in the movie, which is really unfortunate. Because this amazing hero is so heroic on this day. And none of us have any body fat anymore, so we're not buoyant. And I'm floating in the water, and the idea is that I'm supposed to sink and I'm drowning. And Chris has to dive in, drag me from the bottom, swim to the top, and put me back on the boat. And the whole time I'm like, I can't help you, I'm too tired and hungry. And you did it like 4 times.
And we were supposed to look like we were half drowning, and that's how it felt. We were.
I was comfy in the boat watching this, enjoying the suffering.
And you kept going, can't you help me at all? I'm like, nope, I'm drowning.
It was like a day at the spa. You could just kind of relax.
Oh yeah, big hunky man scoops me up, saves my life. Fantastic. Chris, I'm drowning. Oh, thank God. And I get to keep eating. This is so much better.
Do you get
A
kind
lot
of?
heavier now.
I was, like a James McAvoy joke is when you name drop, he always goes like this. So I was with Martin Scorsese on Friday night, and he was saying, kind of big, ouch, ouch. And he was saying that he's doing this movie, I think Silence, and everybody has to lose, all of his stars have to lose all this weight because they're in the desert and da-da-da-da. And he said he realized at one point that they had been going without food for so long that they weren't responding. He'd say go to the door and they weren't doing it, and what he didn't realize was they were like hallucinating because they were so starving. Did you experience
There's 3
that?
stages.
Okay.
Cranky, emotional,
Yeah.
and brain dead. You know, the first one is, what'd you say to me? Oh, I'm sorry, I just haven't eaten in 10 hours. And then there's, what did you say to me? I feel like you, I'm sorry, I haven't eaten in 10 hours. And then there's, what?
That pretty much describes. Thank you.
I'm going to steal that. That's the best description of what you're.
But it's true, it's something that
Yeah, it is.
We
by,
all
by
did
the end of it,
together.
It's just a lack of anything. It's you no longer care. And in between every take, we would call cut, and you've said this, we just would lie down in the boats. And Ron was like, "Are they sick? What's wrong with them?" We just hadn't eaten. We had nothing left by that point, you know.
What research did you do to do this? Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, it was, Ron was adamant on making an authentic film, you know, so it was really important that we did as much research as we could and make sure that we broadened our minds on what it is these men went through. So we read a lot of books, we went to sailing school and learned how to sail a ship and got into shape. This guy was already in it, but so we tried our best. Yeah, I had training with this guy. It's like the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. But yeah, there was a huge amount of preparation because obviously we got to do justice to these real people. It's not like a piece of fiction, you know.
And did you read Moby Dick beforehand?
everyone wants to
Twice.
know.
I know that
Ron just highlighted a few sections and said to skim over it and read these books.
Cliff notes.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried, and you get to that kind of 37th mention of blubber and how they get the oil out of the blubber, and you're like, oh, I need plot.
It wasn't required reading at my school, so that's my excuse. You know. You can watch this movie now instead. So,
There you go.
there's many, many happy students out there, I'm sure.
Do we have questions?